Oh,
Oh,
uh,
you got them lyrics? You got them lyrics?
here's to all you people and good preachers out there. Get ready, time to dial in. They're going to ramble, so get your geek on. It's time to ramble. There's no need to gamble. Unzip and let your nerd out. It's time to ramble. Shot. They're here to unscramble all the latest cool stuff. It's time to ramble. No need to stumble into He-Man's mother's pussy. It's time to ramble. Hey. Oi!
Oh.
What's happening?
And you know what? We're giving every Rambler out there the opportunity to have their lyrics sung on the show.
On the show.
And
On
it's on them at
the
this
show.
point.
On the
It's
show.
on them.
On the show. Look, do you see my Christmas decorations I have behind me?
That's gorgeous.
I have the
Zelda
Legend
tree.
of Zelda tree and
That's a
the
gorgeous.
Mario mushroom
Oh,
Colton got me.
I saw. Oh yeah, that's right.
The
He got
light
you
up
that
Mario
last year,
mushroom.
right? I think.
Yeah, and then of course the
Kind of looks like the head of your penis after a night of lovemaking.
Oh, after 5 minutes, a
Swollen
night,
and red.
a night.
Swollen.
After 10 seconds for these old
red.
bones, Eddie. Welcome to the Ramble Podcast, a geek's guide to pop culture. We're the geeks. I am comedian Jerry Rocha, the geeking rambler right over there. We have the one and only
comedian Eddie Pence.
Eddie Pence. We're the Ramblers, your geek's guide to pop culture. We're the geeks. This is Ramble 426. You know what you can do, you the good listener out there. You can subscribe to the Ramble. You can give it a 5-star rating and a positive text review.
Please do that.
You can do those things.
Please do that.
Yeah, you can also follow us on we're on Instagram
On the gram.
at Podcast Ramble. You can see
Yeah.
our lovely faces at the Ramble
Do that.
Tube on YouTube.
That'd be beautiful.
We have our
That'd be
merch
nice.
page, T-Public. We're sitting pretty
Sure.
at 148
Absolutely.
5-star ratings.
Woo,
And
let's
Dad
get to
and R-
150.
Ri-
For the
right?
new year, going into 2025, let's have 150
Come on.
5-star ratings.
Come on, you motherfucker. That's all we're asking. That's all. Eddie, let me just say, well, we're going to geek out about a lot of things today.
Okay.
We're going to geek out. You're going to geek out about a kick-ass action figure
Oh.
that we are finally getting.
Right?
how
Oh.
how robbed were
It's-
6-year-old Eddie, 4-year-old, 8-year-old Eddie, 6-year-old? How robbed were we?
It might be the biggest toy tragedy in the history
this-
of action figures. It might be.
Is this the Len bias of
It
action
might
figures?
be. It might be the greatest travesty, the biggest miscarriage of justice.
The saddest. Well, Len bias is more of a sad overdose. What would
That's
be the
sad.
biggest? What would be the biggest travesty? How can we look at this? Is this? I mean, you look at this as a great no call, but could it be Deion Sanders just knocking Michael Irvin's arms down as that pass was coming in the NFC Championship game? The Cowboys came back from.
I think it was
down
a great no
21-0.
call on my side.
Great
I
no
see
call.
no problem.
You gotta
I
let
see
him
no
play.
problem.
You gotta
Yes,
let him play.
Is it football? Are we playing football or powder puff here? What are we
You
doing?
gotta let him play. When the wide receiver's like this and the cornerback takes his arm and
You
just
gotta
knocks
let him
both-
play. You gotta
Yeah.
let him play.
I'm trying to think. What kind of travesty? What level?
Earl Hebner and the lookalike Earl Hebner. Is that? Could this be
Big one. I
the
mean,
two Earl Hebners?
God, I'll look at it this way. I'm sorry to Cleveland Browns fans, but this is like if the drive and the fumble got reversed.
Right.
This is like if the drive and the fumble got.
Okay. Is this the entire line of these toys? This
Yeah.
action figure line that came
Yeah.
out when we were children that we loved.
Yes.
Is Ernest Biner getting the handoff, and that they're handing off the entire thing, and then when we go to the store to see the lineup of all the toys, it's the fumble. It's the fumble
God, but
of
it was
this toy
still
lineup.
really good. The problem is we didn't know what we were missing until now.
True. Where
See,
with the
that's-
fumble,
we
that was
really
just
didn't know
complete
what
tragedy.
We were missing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to say that this was if Don Beebe never happened. That's what I'm gonna.
Okay.
You still win the Super Bowl,
Right.
but now this is
But Leon-
largest
but-
point
yeah.
differential ever. Is
Yeah.
what is. I think that's how to put it. I think
True.
every other toy line of our youth pop some champagne bottles when these figures did not make the
When
cut.
they unveiled this original toy line,
Right.
I think
Right.
you heard a lot of champagne bottles
Like,
popping.
okay,
The G.I.
look.
Joe was popping. Star Wars was
Transformers,
popping.
He-Man,
Transformers.
Masters of the Universe.
Pop.
They were all like, okay. Look,
All
they're
right.
like, look, we didn't get
There
off
is no
easy.
perfect toy lineup now.
Right.
Yeah.
This is the Dolphins. Every time a team with an undefeated record loses in the regular season, this is the
Right.
72 Dolphins,
Right.
whatever year, 71 Dolphins. That is what this is. That I think that's the best way because it was still a big win
Right.
for this
And
line.
I'm going to venture to say the new line that
Yeah.
I'm getting ready to show you a piece of it
Yeah.
is the 2007 Patriots. They're
Oh.
going undefeated, and then they
Wow.
get right there to the end,
Wow.
and they missed one thing.
Wow.
They missed one
Wow.
figure,
Wow.
and it's a loss.
I
So it's
can
it's
see
a
that.
nearly perfect season all the way
Yeah,
up until
that
the end,
makes
and
sense.
they didn't
just
give us
blew
the
it.
one
Right. They didn't get
the
that
one
one.
important key cog.
Right. You couldn't have just sacked Eli when you were
Right.
right there. You had him.
No.
You had him. Now we're gonna geek out about this. I'm gonna geek about some video game stuff. I'm gonna tell a story, Eddie, about the
Okay.
time I hustled E3. About the time
Okay.
I pulled a hustle. And if I'm repeating the story, I apologize. But I thought,
Okay.
you know what? It's
It's good for a
high time.
recap. We got
It's
some
high
new
time to
ramblers,
tell.
I'm sure.
Yes. about
And
the
I want to
time-
recap a story. I was Christmas shopping this past week, and I was at the
Oh.
mall or the
Oh.
Burbank Media Center Mall,
Burbank Mall.
and I realized how bad of a person I was.
Oh no.
But I'll get to that later on.
All right, let's see. So let's start with this toy
And I want
line.
to see what you would have done in this situation.
Oh,
I want to
I'm
ask
ready.
you what you would have
I'm
done.
ready.
In this
I'm
situation.
fucking ready. All right, let's see this toy line. Look at this thing. Look at this thing. God. Oh. Wait, no, put it back down. Put it back down. I just thought
Whoa.
put it back down.
Okay.
Put it back down.
Okay, it's
put it
down.
back down.
It's down.
Okay,
It's down.
you ready?
It's down.
Okay.
Yeah,
Here's what this
ready?
needs. Here's what
Here we
this
go.
needs. Here's what this needs.
Okay. Oh. Oh.
Oh.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Look at God. Oh.
Oh.
Oh
Look at
my
that.
God.
Wow.
That's the
Look
prettiest
at
toy.
that. Look at this lineup.
Oh.
Oh. Oh.
God. Damn. Shot.
Coming up, the MVP of Secret Wars.
Oh.
Oh, the Beyonder. Look at that lineup.
God Almighty. That's majestic.
Look at them thighs.
Look at this.
Look at them thighs. Look at them thighs.
She could have it. Tatiana.
Right?
Could have it.
As is. Not full
As
size.
is.
This can have it. This right here.
Oh, she could have it. She could
right
have
here
it
can
all
have
day, every day. All day. You know what I liked about? Okay, here's what I loved.
Should we tell
about,
her? Should we tell the Ramblers what I'm holding up?
To those
ones
who
that aren't
watching on YouTube, Eddie's holding up the brand new Marvel Legends Secret Wars tribute toy line, and now we have finally Titania from the original Secret Wars comic. It's packaged like
40th
the original,
anniversary.
It's packaged like the original 3 3/4 inch figures, and yet now it is but full 6-inch glory. What my favorite thing about the Secret Wars line that I'm happy they kept was the face and heel shields. Right? So the face shields.
Look, she changes.
Yeah, and the hologram shields and all the
Look at that.
faces. Look at that.
Oh, yeah.
Amazing.
Oh yeah.
All the
Mask,
fa-
no mask.
no mask.
Mask, no mask.
Brilliant.
Can have it. Can have it.
Either way. She's getting it either way. The face
Ryan?
shields were the round red.
Ryan gets a big thumbs up for this, right?
Oh, God. Oh, yeah.
Ryan.
Oh. the I loved how the good guys had the round red shield. The bad
Yes.
guys had the square steel one, the heel and
Yeah,
the face.
You can see them on the back there. See? They got the
There
round
they
ones.
are. And
guys
I
have the
just, do you think we get a wave 2 with like Octopus and Doom? And
I'm hoping
Daredevil?
because it's a much larger cast in the
Yeah.
series than we
Yes.
got in the original line or
Right.
this line.
And why,
The original line
it
didn't
was-
give us a
Well,
give us her.
here's the original line. It was those 4, except for no Beyonder, no Titania. And then
Yeah.
we also wait, let me see the Spidey. Is it Venom Black Suit Spidey?
It's Black Suit Spidey.
Yeah. So then we also got regular suit Spidey back in the day.
Right.
If they do Wolverine with the black claws as a variant,
I know, right?
I mean, and then we got, of course, we
We
had
got-
Baron Zemo, Doctor Doom, Doctor Octopus, and Magneto.
Daredevil. You had
And
Daredevil.
Yep.
Falcon.
And
You had the Falcon.
and I think that was it. Are we missing anyone? Did that round those out? But
I
again,
believe that's it.
all those were great. Why the
But-
fuck did we not get to Tanya and the Beyonder in this original?
That's two of
line?
the titular characters from the original Secret Wars run.
Reasons for the season, if you must.
You don't have a Secret Wars without Beyonder. I'm sorry. There's no
No.
Secret Wars without Beyonder. He's the
Hold on.
Jesus of
He
this
is the Christ
Beyonder.
of this.
He's
Give
the
me 1
Christ
second.
of
Vance,
Secret
one minute.
Wars.
My cat has done something dastardly.
What did she do?
Hey.
What did the cat do? But I'm just without Beyonder, there is no Secret Wars. There's no Secret Wars without Beyonder. And the thing that bothers me is in the original line,
Yep.
we got Kang. Kang was one of the original
Kang
villains.
was the other one
in
we
the
forgot too. Kang's the other
and
figure I forgot to
and
add.
if you
Yeah.
remember, if you read the original Secret Wars, Kang gets bitched about page 3.
5 seconds.
5 seconds into Secret Wars, he's done. There's no Kang.
Who lasted longer? Janet Leigh in Psycho or Kang in Secret Wars? Who lasted
Janet Leigh
longer?
and Psycho. Janet Leigh and
Janet
Psycho.
Leigh in Psycho. And that was
Well,
the most.
The MCU has an opportunity. The funnest thing ever is in when they do Secret Wars to have Doctor Doom wipe Kang out in about 3 seconds at the
To
beginning
get rid
of
of
Secret
him.
Wars.
Like, and this is why there's no Kang.
Yeah.
And comic accurate.
Comic accurate,
Comic
right?
accurate.
You can all the angry MCU nerds can
That never
rant
happened
rave
in the-
about
Yeah.
Kang not being
Yeah.
there anymore, but it's comic accurate. He's not
Comic
part of
accurate.
Secret Wars.
It's what do you? What else? Why are you mad at that? Why are you
Right.
mad at that?
And the other character that played a pivotal role in Secret Wars that we
Yes.
didn't get in the original line,
Yeah.
Claw.
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 Is Claw coming?
I'm
Claw.
hoping if we get a wave 2 of this Secret Wars line, I'm
Right.
hoping we get a Claw,
Right. That
a
would be-
comic accurate Claw.
would be great. I mean, it just was Daredevil even in it?
I don't believe he was in Secret Wars. I don't know why he was made because I'm trying to remember. The Fantastic Four was, and a lot of the
Yeah.
X-Men were.
And there, it was kind of basically like, hey, Avengers versus X-Men.
Yeah, that's kind of the
premise?
original beef right there.
Yeah, that's what started it. That was.
And you had Fantastic Four trying to like play in between,
Look,
like, hey guys.
guys.
We
And
need
none
each
of them
other.
got figures. It's very weird. It's very.
And what's interesting here is on your Iron Man,
Yeah.
because I have the Iron Man figure in the other room. It's
Yeah.
the face shield is Tony Stark, and we all know that in Secret Wars, Iron Man was actually.
It was
Rhodey.
wasn't it? It was Rhodey.
It wasn't Tony Stark.
It was not Tony.
But you didn't know that until the end when he took his helmet off.
That was the big. Oh shit.
Tony
Right.
Stark isn't even here. Yeah,
That was great. That was fantastic. Oh
So,
man,
but
it's a
beautiful toy line.
Right. Oh my god. At least they don't just like throw a curveball like Ernest Borgnine.
Well, I wouldn't hate it in his Airwolf suit. I wouldn't hate it.
I wouldn't hate it. I wouldn't hate it.
I wouldn't
either.
hate it.
Just with a toilet, he comes with a stall. And he
Yeah,
can-
you get him and Jan Michael. You get like a passed out Jan Michael Vincent. I think I wouldn't hate it. I would. Well, a pissed himself Jan Michael Vincent. I wouldn't hate it.
Man. Is JMV still around?
No, sadly, I believe
We
he passed
lost
a few,
him,
a
didn't
few
we?
years ago. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so it's safe to make these jokes then.
Yeah, both of them are gone, so it's safe to make these jokes. But just a Jan Michael Vincent with just a wet crotch, and holding a bottle.
Could you imagine? Oh fuck.
Maybe
Well,
they have
I'm-
that face changing technology. You turn them, no pee, pee, no pee,
Yeah,
pee. Yeah,
on the hologram.
Yeah, on the hologram. Drunk, sober, drunk, sober.
Well,
Or drunker.
drunk,
drunker.
functionally drunk, drunk, functionally drunk, drunk,
Passed out,
functionally-
functioning alcoholic.
Right
Passed out.
there it is. That's there. Oh man, I have all kinds of geeking out. I got to do
Okay.
all
Geek
kinds.
away.
Eddie. First off, all video game. God Almighty, this is so much fucking fun.
I can't wait for that to be on the
It
PS5.
is so much fucking
I'm so
fun.
excited for the PS5.
It is the Indiana Jones and the Great Circle is just
Mm-hmm.
a really great fucking time gaming, loving. It's a great time loving. Does that make sense? It's just a great.
That's what this podcast is all about.
It's a
about
great
times
time.
loving things.
It's so fucking good, dude. And I'm still early in on it. Sad thing.
Yeah.
But still a good thing, but a sad thing, but a good thing. It is, you don't realize it until after the fact, but it is I won't say anything else, the last performance we got of the late great Tony Todd is in this. So
man.
Candyman.
Yeah.
But fuck, and dude, Troy Baker, who is Joel in The Last of Us, he's
Yeah.
you know, he's indie. Sounds like they got 35-year-old Harrison Ford to come
Oh, wow.
over. It's insane how good he does. It is fucking bonkers. And so I want to talk about today, might geek out, Eddie, a little bit on Indiana Jones, but mainly the Game Awards. And not the awards themselves, because I really was like, hey, it's not like I like awards. It's fun, but I don't really like care. It's not like a Super Bowl. I'm not gonna be like, yeah, my game won the game of the year, bitch. Like I'm not gonna,
Right.
not gonna do that. My favorite game won, motherfucker. Like, but it's fun to watch, and it's fun to see the teases for upcoming games. And oh shit, Eddie. Oh shit. Naughty Dog, the Last of Us folk. They do nothing but make really good fucking games. Can I just say that? That's all they do.
You can say that.
That's all they do. And I don't know. Can we share trailers? Will that get us in trouble?
I don't know. It seems to be a public. Like, share the trailer.
What are they gonna do? What are they gonna do?
What are they gonna do?
Is Naughty Dog coming after us? Do you think?
I got a Titania figure. I don't give a fuck.
But you don't give a fuck. What? How? I know they have a Last of Us TV show. I know they've made some of the most popular on HBO. That's excellent. I know they made some of the most popular, best-selling video games with the Uncharted series. Do they really want to swing at the Ramble if we play their track?
Come on. Don't miss if you do. If you want to take a shot at the Ramble, you best not miss.
I'm just kidding. I mean, is that what they want to do, buddy?
Is that what they want?
Is that the game they want to play?
Come on.
Let's play it. Let's play it. So, dude, this is gonna be a little bit. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. I have to ask, because did some poor motherfucker have to create this fucking alphabet?
Had to create a whole fucking alphabet for this shit.
Like
that
these
was
Star
his one
Wars
job.
dudes. Like these Star Wars motherfuckers had to sit
They
there.
had to make up their own alphabet.
They had to make up a fucking alphabet. Good for them. But Jesus.
Yeah.
I think that's Project 2025.
I think that's what Elon Musk said right after they won the election.
Yes. Look at this shit, dog. I'm all about this. Dare I say bout it, Eddie?
Oh, that is bout it. Oh.
Look how slick this shit looks.
That's a moon. I didn't even think it was a moon.
What's left?
What's left of a moon?
And look at they got money. It's Porsche.
That's a Porsche spaceship.
Yes. This tiger lady could have it, but
oh yeah.
Dude, this thing looks fucking great.
Holy shit.
And if you we'll let it play, but with this anime in the background, I don't think it's going to be the downer that Last of Us was. Right? Like I think it's
gonna be a little more fun. I'm
thinking. I mean, not that Last of Us wasn't great, but holy shit, it's a downer.
Yeah,
fantastic.
You think if you're in a Porsche ship, it'd be a little more
nicer
tidy.
bed?
A little nicer bed.
Tell me something good.
Well, you're right, it checks out. He's hiding out around the Superior Moon.
Excellent.
How is that
she should take a shower after
That's
shaving her
fucking
head.
Superior.
I
No one
do.
has left that
Good.
planet
You're gonna be a
for
little
600
itchy.
Years. Anyone who even flies close to it is never heard from again.
Superstitions.
No. Superstitions are the crazy rumors about what happened on that planet. These are facts.
You worry too much.
You know what I worry just to write about? I say we wait for him to leave, or how about we find a new lead?
The Kumail Nanjiani cameo up
He's
top.
not worth it.
Oh, there it is. He's literally in everything.
I'm wasting my time on it.
He is literally in everything.
Can you please blame him? I don't need another hunter swooping in.
Oh, she went through a
Who is
drive-through.
swooping? No one
That's
is crazy
cool.
enough to go there.
Right?
He clearly is.
He is clearly desperate.
And so am I, so claim him, or I will find another agent.
So
Wow.
Okay.
I believe at this point, Eddie,
You're the boss.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody knew. I don't think we knew this was Naughty Dog yet. Watching the trailer, I'm just like, what the
Okay.
fuck? This
Thank
looks
you.
amazing.
Listen,
Like I'm
kid,
in. I'm already sold. I think the Porsche spaceship was enough to sell me.
Yeah.
see you on the other
That's enough
side.
to get you in.
And then the fact that I boinked the shit out of both of these characters. Look at this. This is incredible.
Do you know what the point of the
Seems
plot of
like
this
a
game
bounty
is?
hunter thing. Look at this.
Sony.
Look at this.
So it's definitely gonna be on the PlayStation.
And then fucking they got a CD.
Got a CD.
And then they rock the Pet Shop Boys. Adidas?
Adidas? Oh, you're getting all the sponsors.
This isn't. I cannot fucking wait.
Dude.
Now I'm like, wait, who is this? And I'm like, get the fuck out of here! It's Naughty Dog.
Oh, Uncharted. Oh. Oh my. Oh my. The Heretic Prophet.
I'm all in. I can't
Wow.
fucking wait. I
looks
lost my
great.
dude.
That
I
looks
lost
great.
my fucking mind over this, Eddie. Like, it was
That looks
just
great.
like, dude. Like this is like I'm pre-ordering it the second it's available type of hype.
Wow.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
oh yeah, like
for sure.
whenever. Like I'm going to now.
I love the CD change. I wonder if you can just pick from a bunch of different CDs and play whatever you want.
That would be if you can find different CDs during the game.
Oh,
Guess who's doing the goddamn soundtrack? Our
Who?
boy Trent Reznor.
oh,
It's just they're not fucking around here.
They are not fucking around.
Naughty Dog
At
ain't
all.
bullshitting. They ain't. Now I have another one I'd like to share. Is that okay?
Okay,
This
sure.
is- now
sure.
this was one of the so this is not quite in order. I think my top two that I'm most excited about, if I had to pick
Okay.
two, it's Intergalactic and the one I'm going to play at the end. But this one's up there too because I loved the first Outer Worlds so much.
Okay.
That
Okay.
this game is Eddie. The humor behind this shit is so good. Here we go. I'm ready for this one. And it has a Ramble band at the end here. A band
Oh.
that has a Ramble history.
From the studio that brought
Bishop
you
Bullwinkle?
Star Wars
Wish.
Knights of the Old Republic, Part 2. Neverwinter Nights, Part 2. And Fallout 3, Part 2. New Vegas. Comes a completely original Part 2. And like all good sequels, we've included everything that should have been in the first game. More action. More weapons. And more graphics. Get ready for an adventure that took 3 times longer to make, but will almost certainly be 2 times bigger.
Baby, 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 you ain't seen nothing yet.
Oh, yeah. BTO.
BTO in outer space.
What haven't we seen yet?
In 2025. Welcome back to the future. Try not to break it again. The Outer Worlds 2.
I'm not interested in hiring any more idiots. I'm looking for people of tact and vision and perspicacity.
Oh,
So-
that looks fun.
That's one. Have you Outer Worlds 1, dude, is one you
Yep.
got to get Colton to play. The first Outer Worlds it's just fucking hilarious. It's just fucking hilarious, and it's so good, and it's so much fun. It's really funny, really good sci-fi. Now, there's one last one, buddy. Can we do this? One last one?
Sure, let's do it. Let's do it.
Am I just going crazy here, Eddie?
I don't fuck these people. Just do it.
Just do it. What do we have now? This is
people.
so this. If I had to pick a top 3, 1A and 1B are this game
Right.
and Intergalactic, and then Outer Worlds is the next one. Okay.
Okay.
But
Gotcha.
oh god, Eddie, I screamed out loud. This was the first trailer I saw during the Game Awards. I screamed out loud. Andre had to like, what the hell's going on? And then I was like, well, now that you're in here, you have to geek out with me. Sorry. And
The Witcher 4.
here we go. Oh, dude. Oh, dude.
Dearest daughter,
Got some
I've watched ye grow
poon right off the bat.
from
Oh,
a
you can have it.
devilishly curious child into a remarkably young lass with much grace
Oh, we got
Wisdom.
Bush.
We got Bush.
and kindness.
Bush.
Take the easy times what shape us, nay.
We're
'Tis how we rise to face the hard times what does that for us.
we're gonna.
Even heart of gold.
So Eddie,
The
I don't know what
spirit
this
to
is yet.
overcome
Okay.
adversities aplenty.
I'm watching this going, oh, this is
Darling.
really cool, but the fuck
Yeah.
is this?
What is it?
Sweeten.
I thought clearly it's about
Today's
this
the
woman
day.
becoming some warrior,
Fill
right?
out your destiny.
Right.
And I'm like, oh shit, okay. And then I'm like, wait a minute. They did Cyberpunk and Witcher CD
Right.
Projekt. So I'm like,
This
wait,
definitely isn't a cyberpunk.
right? Unless it's like the M Night Shyamalan Village section of the Cyberpunk world. And then I'm like, okay, could this be? And then 2 swords means one thing, a Witcher. And I'm
Right.
like, oh god, it's the Witcher. It's a Witcher. Oh fuck, it's the Witcher. So now I'm losing my mind.
Okay.
Forgive me, daughter. 'Twere my only choice.
We shall be the bringer of salvation.
Yeah, we're gonna regret that we got Bush
Witcher?
comment.
Witcher, whose coin did you take?
Oh, see?
Nay, you can't. 'Tis tradition. Chosen she is, by the gods.
No!
There's never been a female Witcher.
You chose her.
And this is Geralt's adopted daughter, Ciri. I was like, fucking A, bring it. I'm like, let's fucking do this. I was all in, Eddie. I was losing my fucking mind. Hopping up and down. Like a game-winning field goal from 55 yards out was
Right.
splitting the uprights. I was like,
Rock hard. Rock hard at this point. So she's sacrificing herself.
the village has chosen her.
Right.
Back to the village. Go, now.
Nay! I must save them! Save the village!
Save yourself!
That
Run!
little necklace is
To
the
shelter!
Witcher
To
school
your father!
that she belongs to. Witchers
Run!
will use a little bit of magic, not much, but they also drink a lot of potions to help them. Oh,
Right.
shit. And we get it all here. But Ciri is inherently more magical, so they show this too. It's very exciting. There we go. There we go. Ándale, güey. Hasta este pinche güey. A little bit of magic. Every Witcher has that magic.
Cannot be changed. You cannot change anything.
She just heart punched that thing.
Oh,
That was just a heart punch.
oh, she's giving him a beat down.
Oh, she's fucking this thing up. Look at this shit.
No, now you're fucked, dude.
Oh, this thing's over.
Call it. Throw in the damn towel. Throw in the damn towel.
Good God Almighty, she's killed him.
Oh,
Dude,
Rocky should have thrown in the towel.
she. Now,
Throw in the damn towel.
now, this being The Witcher.
She went to go to the woods. The chosen one. His tradition.
They just straight up killed her anyway.
All right, take these people out.
I mean, instant.
It's all we wanted. For her to go to the woods. To go to the gods.
Gods? There are no gods here. There are only monsters.
Oh, fuck some shit up.
And then, hell no, to the no. I mean,
Some preachers ain't shit.
Bullwinkle just goes walking up with his bike.
Rolling his bike up.
My
Some.
name is Bullwinkle. Dude, those are 3 games I can't fucking
Dude.
wait for.
Fucking BTO, man.
BTO and Outer Worlds 2, and then you get fucking Pet Shop Boys with fucking Intergalactic from Naughty Dog, and then Bishop
If Witcher
Bullwinkle
just had
with
some
Witcher
Bishop
4.
Bullwinkle. Ooh.
So now I got to tell the story, Eddie, of how I hustled E3.
Okay.
And did you get to go at all that year? Because I got to.
No, this is why we started Ramble Radio.
That's right. That's
This
right.
is
I
the
came
origin
back.
story of Ramble Radio.
I think I got us both passes though, didn't I?
No, I think you were only able to get one. We applied for
Right.
2,
They
but
fu-
you were
That's right. So for payback, I hustled E3 since they
Yeah.
did us dirty.
right.
And hey, guess who's not around anymore? Guess who's on episode?
Guess who's still
4?
standing?
Guess who COVID shattered? Guess who COVID didn't shatter?
Right.
Right? E3's done. We're on Ramble 426. I ain't saying. I'm just saying.
And Ramble Radio 482, I believe.
Yeah, that's so.
So.
Oh.
So suck it, E3.
Oh.
You don't want to give out 2 passes?
You don't want to give out
I'm
2
sorry.
passes. You ain't giving nothing out now, are you, motherfuckers?
No.
You motherfuckers ain't giving out any fucking passes. So, as you know, I'm a giant fan of the company. Past Nintendo,
Yeah.
these are probably, we saw some of my favorite game making companies in Naughty Dog, Obsidian, CD Projekt
Yeah.
Red.
Yeah.
I mark out over all their shit.
Sure.
Bethesda's up there. Capcom, of course, for the memories
course.
mostly. Konami for the memories mostly.
Sure.
They made some good
Sure.
shit still, but Atlas, of course. The what's his face? The Elden Ring folk from Software, marking out it.
Right.
But
Right. Yeah.
I told you I went and I saw the Xbox presentation, and I saw Keanu come out for Cyberpunk. Did I tell you about this?
Yeah.
Everyone loses our mind because Keanu
course.
comes walking we're like, oh my God. And he's got a t-shirt on with this samurai symbol, which was his character's band, Johnny Silverhand's band in the Cyberpunk world. And I was like, that's a badass logo. And the presentation ends. I go back to see the rest of E3. I run into friend of the Ramble, Tom Bissell.
Okay.
And his friend, Jason Schreier, who's like the Woodward and Bernstein combined of video game journalism. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like, he's
Yeah.
just this dude. He just put out a great book called Play Nice, which is all about Naughty Dog. And
Okay.
and not Naughty Dog, all about Blizzard. I'm sorry, all about
Oh, Blizzard. And how fuck up that company.
how fucked up Blizzard. It's all about Blizzard and how like, hey, Blizzard is like, yeah. And also Eugene Bird, who's a really talented, awesome voice actor for gaming. I see the three of them, and
Okay.
Tom's the only one I know, right? And Tom is gracious. And hey, come on over. They're having lunch at the cafeteria, and I'm just kind of chatting, shooting the shit, and I see somebody with a jacket, Eddie, that has that samurai logo on the back.
Right. Right.
Like, how the fuck did this? I thought this was the craziest cosplayer. Like, how did this?
Right. Like, how the
have
fuck did you make that shit?
Right. And then I
Yeah.
see a guy walk past with like a neon yellow cyberpunk jacket. I'm like, where the fuck?
What the fuck? Where's
And
this
I'm
booth
like,
at?
where's
I gotta
the
go to this booth.
Where's the booth?
Right.
So, and then I see another guy with the samurai jacket, and I'm like,
All right, I gotta stab.
wait. So I'm like, this isn't just some fucking cosplay thing. This is something. And then I talked to Jason, and I'm like, hey, what do these? And he goes, oh, that's CD Projekt Red gives those away to the press, who get to go into their presentation room. And I'm
Sure.
like,
How do I get in this presentation room?
and then so let's play dumb. I go to CD Projekt Red's main floor booth.
Right.
All the guys have the neon yellow cyberpunk jackets on.
Right.
And I'm like, fuck me. And that's also where I saw the Skywalker saga of the Star Wars Lego. I got to see that demo. That was fucking awesome. And then so I walk over to see, I'm like, man, I just shooting this shit. They're very kind. I told you all my theory. There's a character in The Witcher 3, the Man of Mirrors, who I thought the way he approaches Geralt the Witcher in Witcher 3 is eerily similar to the way Keanu approaches the main character V in Cyberpunk.
Right.
And so I just said to the guy, hey, is any chance Johnny Silverhand, is that the Man of Mirrors? And he gave a very like, oh, shit.
Somebody knows their stuff.
And he was like, I can neither confirm nor deny. And I'm like, I called that shit. I called it. And so I'm like, and they all had the jackets. I'm like, so where's the presentation room? Right. And he goes, oh, it's upstairs. He's a very nice guy. And he handed me his business card, which is like almost like metal. Like this is like fucking 8-pound business card. Just very fancy pants. And he goes, it's upstairs. And I was like, oh, okay. He goes, yeah, it's one of those things where all the journalists, like a few months in advance, requested a spot.
Sure.
And I'm like, fuck. Okay. All right. Okay. I'm thinking men. Right, Eddie?
Men. First thing that pops in your head, men. That's what men do. Men do what have to be done.
So I'm like, I was just thinking, I'm getting in that fucking room. I don't know how, but I'm like, I'm getting in that fucking
Some way,
room.
somehow.
So I go upstairs, and on my way there, I run into the New Day, just all three of them, Big E, Kofi, and the fact I was like, what? It's the fucking New Day, Austin. I'm like, holy shit. They were cool as shit. They took a picture with me. I'm like, oh fuck, the New Day, and I just keep going.
Yeah.
I get upstairs, and I'm like, I see everybody walking out with their fucking jackets, and I'm like,
sure.
And so I walk up to the guy there, and I'm like, hey, how's it going, man? He goes, yeah, good. How are you? He goes, do you have is your name on the list for the next presentation? And I'm like, oh, no. I said, it's funny. I said, I'm a podcaster. I talk about gaming a lot and pop culture, video games and pop culture, my podcast, The Ramble. We were able to, I said, it was kind of a last minute thing. At the last second, I thought about applying for E3 to see if I can get credentials, and they were able to give me credentials, right? But I'm just finding out about everything else, too little too late, right? And he's like, oh man, I get it, it's tough. I'm like, yeah, and I was just like, and I'm just standing there, and I just go, so like, how does this work? I goes, so like months in advance, he's just every major journalism, gaming journalism, IGN, from IGN, Game Informer, all these, they all, their PR people hit up our guys. If you were like a super famous Twitch person or YouTuber, right, then our PR people hit you up, and we just and you can come in and watch this half-hour presentation of Cyberpunk 2077. And I was like, oh man, I'm like, God, I wish I would have known. I would have applied. And I said, do y'all ever have no shows for something like this? And
Yeah.
he goes, yeah. I mean, because like a lot of the times,
Right,
sometimes
sure.
there's other things going on at the same
They
time.
miss it,
like,
yeah.
Oh yeah. And I'm just kind of let it hang. I'm like, okay, cool. And the guy goes, you know what, man? You're cool. Just why don't you just stand right over there against the wall? And I'm like, oh my god. And he goes, if by any reason we have an empty seat, I got you. And I'm like, okay, fuck, just be cool. I'm like, oh, sure, you sure? He goes, yeah. I'm like, okay. I go, I stand. I'm just hanging by the wall, and then 5 minutes later, the guy he walks in. They're letting all the press people in, and then he's helping seat everyone.
Yeah.
And then he just opens up this side door that I didn't even know was a door, right? You're like, oh, fuck, there's like a little door part of the
Right.
cyberpunk paint job, right? It's like a hidden door. He's opening, goes, and I'm like, and I'm at the very back row in the top. There's one fucking empty chair. And I run up, I watch the presentation for about a half. It's a fucking game, looks incredible. I'm like, God damn, this is fucking awesome. And then as I'm leaving, a person from the presentation goes, hey, your ticket. You need to turn in your ticket to get the jacket. And I was like,
Oh.
But Eddie, 1 3-letter word was in my head.
Man?
I just walk up to the woman at the jacket booth, and she goes, "Your ticket?" And I'm like, "Oh," and I'm like, I think it's okay. What size are you? I'm like, I got the fucking jacket. I got that motherfucker.
Goddamn
I got that
fucking
motherfucker.
man.
Look at that shit. Look
Fucking-
at that shit. Fucking
Hey,
reversible.
ooh, neon yellow.
I got that shit. I still wear it. I got that shit. And I think they actually sold one eventually online, but I think this one has like extra patches on it that the online store doesn't. So it was pretty fucking dope, man. That was my I'm gonna hustle.
E.
And
N.
hustled that shit. That's look at that. And again, that's what E3 gets for not giving us 2 passes.
Yeah.
That's what they get.
And what you get, E3. Where are you
can
at now?
Can they
Where
talk
you at
shit?
now?
Can they talk shit to us now?
Nah.
Can they
Nah.
talk shit
Nah.
now? Can
Nah.
we talk
Where you
shit
at?
now?
Hmm.
What happened?
That's what you get, E3.
What happened to the big show?
Don't cross
what
the
happened
ramble.
to the
Don't
big
cross the
dog?
ramble.
There it is.
Don't cross the ramble.
Hey. All right, so now, Eddie, I need your holiday story.
Okay.
to
I was at the
see-
Burbank Media
Yes.
Center Mall.
Yes.
Burbank Town Center, I guess.
Home of Sephora Sean to the old school.
Home of
listeners.
the late
Former
great
home-
Sephora
the late
Sean.
gr- We assume the late great Sephora Sean.
It's now that old GameStop is now Halo 13. The Halo 13
They
moved from the 3rd
moved?
floor down to the old GameStop room.
No kidding.
They did. That's where they
It's
are now.
smaller, right? That GameStop.
A little small, yeah, a little smaller now. Still way overpriced. To buy anything there. It's
Oh.
fun to look, but you
Fun
can't
to
buy
look,
anything.
but
Everything's
God, you're like, Jesus
marked
Christ,
up too high.
$80 for this thing I can get for 20 at Target.
Dude.
Okay.
This at Halo 13 would be $45.
$75.
$7,500 right here.
Yes.
$7,500. So I'm at the mall. I'm just doing a little Christmas shopping for the wife and the kid, and I grab a quick slice of pizza at the Sbarro's down there on the food court at the bottom floor, right? And it's, if you know the mall, there's the food court is like this center rotunda sort of thing
Yeah.
on the bottom floor, and there's escalators going up both sides into the 2nd floor and then up to the 3rd floor. So I'm putting my tray in the trash can, right? And I glance over and I see this commotion happening over by the escalator. I look over.
Oh, hell.
And it took me a second to really look and for my brain to process what I was seeing, because I just hear this I'm like, what, and there's like I'm guessing anywhere between 70 and 80-year-old woman with a cane who is now laying head down on the bottom of the escalator, feet going up, right? And it's an up escalator, and she's just rolling as it's turning. Like, she's not moving because gravity is making her roll, so she's not going up the escalator on her back. She's just rolling like a chicken, like a rotisserie chicken on the escalator, at the bottom of the escalator.
I should not be laughing.
And she's just going, oh, as she's as it's just
No
flipping
one's
her.
helping her.
And I'm like, oh fuck! And I put my tray down. I start
No.
like hustling over, without breaking into a full sprint. I'm like sort of jogging over, and by that point, like 4 people converge on her, right?
Right.
And they start lifting her up, and I'm like, at this point, okay, if I go over there, it's too many people. It's like 7. There's a crowd there now. I'm not helping anymore. I'm. They already got her up out of the position. She's no longer turning.
Enough people show up, then it turns into everyone just starts kicking her. Like,
yeah, and it just turns into a fucking beat down.
The NWO beating the shit out of somebody. The NWO just fucking up somebody is what it turned into.
Someone picks her up and power bombs her, and it's too much. I don't want to be part of that.
It turns into an NWO initiation.
So they get her up off the escalator, right? They finally get her up. And they sit her in a chair, and she's not dead or anything. She's just sort of like fucking shooken all the fuck.
Well, yeah.
She's been spinning for about 30 seconds. And I'm like,
and
still
at this
alive,
point, by the way. The moxie
it's still alive.
on her.
Couple scratches on her hands, I noticed, because they were putting Band-Aids on her hands. And I'm just like, this whole, like when it first happened, I was in shock, and I just ran over there. It wasn't like, and then as I'm sitting there, I start replaying the video of the incident back in my head of her just rolling over as the escalator's going up, and it's not catching her to take her upstairs. It's just flipping her at the bottom. I just start I have to turn away because I start fucking laughing.
How do you?
And then I just and I have to take the other escalator. I have to get I have to get away from it. So I go up to the second floor. And I'm still and then I start looking over, and she's still sitting in the chair, and she has her cane next to her, and she's still huddled, surrounded by people, and I'm still just fucking laughing my ass off. And I just felt so bad.
No, yeah, you can't. Look, it's only funnier if she died. It's the only way it's funnier.
Right. And my initial instinct was to go help. My initial instinct was help.
But again, you show up, it's just too much.
It's too much.
It's
I don't want to put her through a table. I don't want to be part of the group that puts her through a table. I don't want to be. I can't go there. If more than 5 people show up, it turns into a beatdown.
It's an NWO beatdown. Yeah. If there's more than everyone collectively forgets they were there to help, and they just start fucking her up. I can rip the back of her shirt open and spray paint NWO.
And then they all just leave, and she's just left there flipping on the escalator. Just. And the mall cop shows up like, what the fuck happened?
What the fuck just went on?
And her body just gets to the top of the escalator and just slides her up and just lays her up there. It's NWO. So I just felt so bad because I laughed the entire drive home. I was laughing with the image of her just rolling over as the escalator's not taking her up.
Here's the only way you're a bad person, Eddie, is if you didn't help her, which you did, you went to help, or if you're the one who set up the slip in the first place.
Right. Had I been part of the slip up, the prank that led to that.
You're good.
But I'm trying. I wish I'd almost seen it happen because I couldn't figure out how she got in that position. I don't know how she got in that position, just taking a step onto an escalator where you're literally your head is at the bottom of the escalator, your feet are up, and it's going up, and it's just rolling you over. I don't know.
Oh fuck.
I just don't know how it could have happened. I don't know.
What if she made it right to the top, last step, and then someone just came and did a standing drop kick, and that's how she just stumbled all the way?
Or she gets up and they just fucking sweet chin music, and she just.
Oh fuck!
So,
what a ramble! My goodness! If you haven't subscribed already, if you haven't given it a 5-star rating or a positive text review, you're just a chump. That's all we can say.
Absolute.
You know where to find us. You know where to love us. Thank you for tuning in. We're going to be back Friday. We're actually taping it early because I have a biopsy, and I'm going to be fucking the day we normally tape our Friday rambles. I'm going to be whacked out on anesthesia, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to be taped. So we're going to be in the same outfits. Don't think we don't care about you. Don't think we don't care enough to not change. It's not the case.
Right. It's not the case.
We love you all. Stay safe. Thank you for tuning in. We will be back Friday for a Ramble Radio. Until then, take care, everybody. Look at that. Oh, before we get the logo, just gaze. Oh,
Boom.
just something else, man. Very action figure video game Ramble. I'm very proud of this one.
Getting back to our roots.
Our roots.
The roots of the Ramble.
The Ramble roots.
There's such a thing.
You gotta, dude. You gotta get Witcher 3. It's PS4. It'll play.
I might have to
PS5.
because that trailer looked fucking badass.
Dude, I gotta show you the one for Witcher. And here's the cool thing about the Witcher games. That shit is probably going to be a mini side quest you could stumble upon, but has nothing to do with the story of the game. And you gotta play the Last of Us games, Eddie. You have to play the Last of Us games. And the fucking you played Uncharted though, right?
Oh yeah.